If you are a Taurus, Scorpio, Gemini, or Sagittarius, you are going to want to remember the 5th of November. Shout out V for Vendetta. While I'm not saying there's a potential assassination attempt or that Parliament or the White House is going to burn down, I'm just highlighting the fact that on November 5th this week, we have a very, very loud full moon in Taurus. And usually you can kind of think about full moons as these moments of culmination, an opportunity to release a lot of pent-up energy or bring something into the world that we've been working on over the course of the last 6 months. Specifically, you're going to think about the new moon in Taurus back in late April, specifically around April 27th of 2025, for that planting seeding moment around events that could be popping up in your life right now. And part of the reason why this is a loud full moon is because Mars, the planet of assertion, action, ambition, is moving into Sagittarius the day before on November 4th, immediately standing off with unexpected, dynamic, rebel-rousing Uranus. Even though I say unexpected because Uranus tends to bring about these unexpected shocks, literally one moment you're here, one moment this has happened, and now all of a sudden our reality has changed, you're going to probably think about this past week, around October 29th, when we had Mercury opposing Uranus in Gemini. You can kind of think of last week as like this firing shot or this warning call, and then this week you're going to think, oh shit, we're actually putting words and thoughts into action. Which is like terrifying when you think about like the Trump nuclear watch situation, but also very interesting when you think about the Erica Kirk and JD Vance of it all. And naturally, when you think about Taurus, you're thinking about themes like art. You're thinking about maybe like a breakthrough artistic moment, which you can kind of see with Rosalia's Lux coming out on November 7th. November 7th is also a really important day because that is the exact day that Uranus is moving back into Taurus. So we just have this standoff, Mars and Uranus, Gemini and Sag. Now Uranus has spent 7-8 years in your Taurus part of your chart. It is coming back for one last haul, almost like where have there been all this disruption around our stability, our resources, how we make a living, food, nourishment, creativity, like all these things are very Taurus terms. Nature is also really important. So definitely be on the alert for like earthquake watch this week because Uranus moving back into Taurus, there is going to be a way that Mother Nature is communicating to us about what needs to happen. Naturally, you're also going to be thinking about the economy because Taurus does rule resources. Look, and I don't want you to think this is singularly bad or good. Like, oh my God, things are going to be terrible. I've got all these events coming up. And like the reality is you've got all these events coming up this week. This is a very important week to keep in mind in the context of what is happening in your life. For more color and cosmic weather, sign up for my weekly newsletter delivered to your inbox every Sunday evening. Sign up on my website, agentofpluto.com.